Winner makes it in the top 4. Let's get it. Skar versus Sub-Zero. Or Jade versus Sub-Zero. Skar is so Skar is so known, or Jade is so I feel like Skar and Jade are so tied together now that I called Jade Skar.
Fair enough.
Let's grab, okay.
Liking Scar's variation name. I appreciate that.
Yep, and Gambler with the cookies and cream.
He's had that same variation name for about 2 years now.
Yeah.
I'm happy that Skar doesn't have freaking Drake song names as his variation names anymore. Oh, whiff that neutral jump punch. Alright, with those low checks.
Yo, Mufasa, thank you so much for the sub, bro. The 2 months. Yo, Stacy, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Foxy. Appreciate you. Hell yeah, appreciate all the love, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna take round 1. Okay, with the creeping eyes. Actually, I had to message Rick and Sooneo to see what they were doing. When I was looking before that, Skar was in full control, so I guess Gambler just turned it around, huh?
That's exactly right. Oh, huge punish. Skar just tried to walk in, but he got poked in the face by an axe. One of the worst things to be poked in the face by, I would say.
And yeah, as you guys can see, we've already raised $240 to the prize pool. Let me go ahead and shout out everyone who donated. So Amloid dropped 10, Exquisite Cedo dropped 5, Hasashi dropped, I believe Hasashi dropped 40. Fours dropped 20, Sin Galaxy dropped 10, Eonator dropped 25, Merkin dropped 100, and Syndrosis dropped 10. So you guys have been showing a lot of love to these players tonight. Appreciate y'all. You got ads after subbing? That's not. You got to refresh, bro. Should be getting those, but it is top 3 payout. It is top 3 payout.
And for the wake up to.
Ooh, that was kind of weird. That wasn't even a punish. I guess Skar just tried to move.
I guess so. Maybe he thought he could interrupt the startup of the ice ball. I don't know. You know, we're going to take it anyways.
Now, keep in mind, if you lose in top 4, stick around because there's going to be a 3rd place losers match.
Which isn't always the case with these websites, with the brackets and stuff.
Yeah, like, I don't want to hate on Padia, but obviously sometimes it's hard to see the bracket on Padia and stuff like that, so I was kind of scared with Gorilla, but so far it's been completely smooth.
Yeah, Padia has a problem where the bracket will just, like, the names will just disappear. And so it's like, yeah, you don't know what to do, so you have to go all the way back. You have to go find the tournament through, like, the search or whatever. It's wild. Like
yeah, let me see what I can do, Robo.
Oh, big punish right there. Huge whip punish from King Gambler. Is this gonna kill? This might kill. This definitely kills. Oh yeah, she's dead.
Okay, so I made the alert box smaller, Rebel, and I moved it, so hopefully next time there's a sub or a donation, it doesn't block the game as much. I remember, I was watching the Smash, because, you guys know Ludwig, right? He's, like, a huge content creator. He did, like, that, like, month-long subathon. So he throws, like, Smash tournaments every once in a while with big pot bonuses. And this one player was, streaming his match, and his sub alert blocked the whole screen, and people just kept subbing so no one could see what was happening the whole time. So yeah, that's a good thing to point out, Rebel. I appreciate you.
Now we need somebody to sub so we can see or donate, so we can see how it looks. All right, Alexa, go a bit of blow here. Go ahead and cash out, right? Just try to keep yourself alive.
Yo, Fancy Pants, thank you so much for the sub. Sorry to interrupt you, of course, but
yeah.
Is Gambler up 1-0?
Yes.
Okay. He's about to go up 2-0, dang.
Again, jeez. So Gambler has caught Skar with about 15 forward twos so far in this.
Cedo, thank you so much for the $5. Let's go. Yeah, as you can see, I moved the alert. DC pop the cap up there in the corner instead of in the middle, throwing punches.
Yeah, I think that's a good spot. That's a good spot for it.
Yeah, it's all good, Mufasa. I moved it to 8 because of the UFC card, which, you know, I don't know if that's seen as a selfish thing, but multiple people and my co-commentator were going to watch UFC, so I was just like, you know, let me move it. Yo, what's up, Chumu?
Beat down 2 from Skar. Looking a little bit better this match, but is opened up immediately by the stand 1-2.
This will not be the end of the Tweedy trials. There will be another Tweedy trials coming up soon, so if you didn't get in this one, you can always get in the next one. Oh my god, King Gambler! Look at the 3-0 Reckless Skar. I would call that an upset. I know Gambler outplays Skar at Evo, but I feel like lately online, Skar's kind of had his number, so 3-0ing him here, that would be surprising. And Chumu, thank you so much for the Prime, the 7 months of loyalty. Thank you.
It's just so bizarre to see Skar get hit by so many just forward twos, getting hit by every single overhead. It seems like Gambler puts out, like, because he could just forward 2 into fatal blow and not have any regrets at this point. You're up 2-0. He's not blocking overheads, so it's like whatever.
Yeah, Splash, I think so. What was I gonna say? Thanks again, Shumahu, for the sub. And yeah, it's just the old mind game, right? Of 4-2 so risky, so it's like, is he gonna do it here? And you don't expect it to, and then he does. You know, it's just, and then you're like, he's not gonna do it again, and then he does. You know, it's just, and then he does there, and Skar finally blocks it.
Yeah, but see, with the creeping eyes that Gambler uses, it doesn't really make it that big of a risk. So it's like, it feels like a real genuine 50-50. Obviously, the payout for the overhead and the creeping eyes isn't as big as the low hit confirm, but the threat, I mean, I feel like the threat is just as genuine, but maybe it's just not something that you think about just because the low can result in so much damage.
Tweedy, did you know you're a celebrity in Brazil? You know what's funny is, like, I know, like, in Brazil, like, MMA is huge, right? Like, it's as big for them as, like, football is for us or something like that. And then, obviously, they have a huge scene for MK. So, low-key, like, my interests, like, really line up with, like, Brazilians compared to, like, Americans. Like, Americans are all about, like, football and the NBA. I don't give a shit about any of that. Like, I love MMA. I love fighting games. I love MK.
So all you need to do now is learn Jiu-Jitsu.
Jiu-Jitsu.
Let's see what the follow-up is. Goes for the low, does block it. To the low poke, goes for the grab. Great throw tech. Into Delia's.
Oh, he gets hit by the random fatal Skar sometimes, man. He pulls the trigger on that, and sometimes it just works.
Yeah, if you're not expecting it, man, it's hard to block.
It's not going to kill, but it's hard in this life against Jade. Like, he can build that bar, get that air glaive going. Got that Delia's.
A good blocking.
Ooh, one mix it. He's got it. He's got it. That's death. King Gambler taking a 3-0 over Skar, moving into the top 4. Wow.
That's dominant from Gamblers.
Do not leave. King Gambler and Unjust, you have 2 lives at this point, basically. Not necessarily because you can't get first if you lose, but you can still play for the money. Sooneo and Jetring do not play. If you guys play off stream, it does not count. Might as well be a Combat League. I know a lot of TOs, if people play off stream, they're just like, oh, okay, and then they just advance, but not around here. If you play off stream when you're not supposed to, it doesn't count. Might as well be a Combat League.
All right, staggers that stand 1 into grab. So Cabal has some of the best staggers in the game.
He does.
Every single string that he does, every single button that he presses pretty much is going to be safe. So that opens up to where his staggers there's no real risk because whatever he follows up with typically would be safe too. So it's like, what do? You just hope that you're right, pretty much. Are you using that forward 3, 1 touch away? Go for the overhead.
That's the Xander special, man. Either forward 3 or teleport cancel into back 3. Ooh, nice convert there by Unforsaken.
Yeah, Xander made the hard read on the jump, which, you know, slight gas. You kind of expect it.
Now, I have never seen Unforsaken play or played against him, but I have seen him do damage in brackets. Obviously, at Evo, he took it 2-2 versus Foxy. It ended up losing a close set. And then this bracket so far, he's done a lot of damage. He took out Pop-Tart, he took out Mega Users, so very good.
Yeah, very true. I've seen a lot of staggers from both sides, but Unforsaken able to open up. Xander going to take that round, and we're starting off.
Yeah, kept it fully unbreakable there.
Final round. Fight.
Well, that was weird. Like, he did the teleport or the air grab, and then he did teleport cancel, and he kind of like carried like the flame from the air grab with him. That was weird. Oh, this is a big opening. He had breakaway though.
Yeah, read it.
Ooh, no hit confirm.
So Scorpion's breakaway. Wow, that has a. He barely touched his toe, I guess.
Xander is really making good use of that against like these super airborne heavy characters like Jackie and Cabal.
Yeah, true. And if you like watching like Evo or any one of these majors, I guess a lot of Cabals people have just taken to just going for air to airs, in a lot of these situations. So with Scorpion, you'll see them instead do the air command grab, which of course leads to like 45%, and that's going to be it off of that teleport.
But Xander's going to take it there, going up 1-0.
Fight.
All right, so much of the same opens up with that the 1-1. Able to make the spear whiff. Good grab from Xander. Let's see what the follow-up is. Probably forward 3, you're guessing? No, just walks up, low block. Tries to be respectful of the wake-up options from Unforsaken. Low post. Go for the overhead. That forward 3 overhead, which he said was, which Tweedy said the Xander special, kind of. Forward 3. Oh, huge neutral duck, making the follow-up whiff. 350 damage for your troubles. A good grab. This is not going to kill. But follow-up is into chip. Smart move. Sure, TV, thank you for the raid. Tweedy is currently AFK right now. He'll be back soon. Big punish on the teleport. 340 damage off of a whiff. So, you know, Cabal players like to go for the random nomad sometimes. Well, I guess that was more of a whiff. He dropped the combo. Oh, once again, he jumps over the spear, gets a lot of damage off of it. 407 for 1 bar. Yeah, why not, right? Why not? Catches him out of the air. Another 300 damage. Whiffs the grab. The short dash in, grab back to Xander. Let's see what the follow-up is. Now, Unforsaken does have 2 defensive meter. Goes for the overhead. Just 1 touch for either of them, and that's going to be it. Unforsaken does catch him with that stand 1-1, and that's going to tie up the round. Fine spine is a good idea, I would say. I would say it's the best idea. Read the breakaway right there. So we went for the armor break, which of course will result in a lot of damage at the end of those combos, but Xander played it smart, not to go for the breakaway.
He's saying pick someone else. He's
A good flawless block. Now a lot of times you'll see people flawless block and then kind of OS into like an up 2 follow-up. Xander elects not to do that. Does the down 1 instead. You just sub. You sub, you don't have to worry about the ads. But the ads are a way to support the channel without spending money. So it's like, what can you do? But then you add incentive. But that's going to be a grab from Unforsaken, and that's going to tie up the game 1-1.
Cabal wins.
Unforsaken looking good.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, so 1-1, Cabal versus Scorpion. Ooh, the armor break.
Couldn't really cash out much from it, though.
And what do you start that with? Like a high teleport?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Probably just the timing is really
like a rare situation where that could actually work.
Yeah, because if he would have broke away later, then there's no way that would have hit.
Yo, Skaz, thank you so much for the $10 donation, the buff score. Hell yeah. Let's go. Now we're at $310, all being paid out to these players. Top three payouts. So
first place is going to get a cool 155. A big
nice
whip
whip
punish
punish.
right there. Has to break away. One touch from Xander.
Touch from either at this point. Ooh, nice back three.
Yeah, okay, good.
Xander gets a lot of mileage out of that back three.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, the air grab again into the KB. This is what, like 45% or something like ridiculous. Maybe it's like 30. Maybe it's right at 30. But either way, that did 328 damage. So just like that, was able to capitalize getting 600 damage. Just like that.
Ooh, nice convert into the armor break by Unforsaken off the EX Saw. Who missed the short hop. Gotta imagine that was an error. Ooh, nice punish. No hit confirmed though from Xander. That could have been game. He has 2 bars.
Or just minding his distance, trying to play safe. He does have the teleport option, so he can try to react to something. But good grab from Unforsaken. Let's see what the follow-up is. I'm guessing plays a little bit safer. Does go in. Watch the follow-up back one.
Oh,
and that's
converts into the fatal. Is that gonna kill?
huge.
What's up, ripping heads? What's up, Drax?
So it doesn't look like it's going to kill, but it's going to put him in a great spot. Both one touch. Once again. Good
Nice,
down
nice
one.
throw ties up the round.
Oh, and he got the KB. Oh, that's tragic.
There it goes.
Yo, Poseidon, thank you so much for the sub, the 4 months. Appreciate you, bro.
He's literally
I hope your guys' Injustice tourney went well tonight. Throw to start off the round from Unforsaken. Airgrass, stand for to be plus. Buzzsaw, I like this little pressure he's got. It's kind of unique.
Yep. That was nice.
Ooh,
good
jumps on the
read.
grab.
Unforsaken looking pretty good right now. That down one. Not able to do anything on the follow-up. Xander, this is not looking good for him. Huge air
Nice
to
air grab.
Dang, everything Unforsaken is doing at this point seems like it's working. Let's see what the follow-up is. Puts himself back into the corner. The
Who misses the
stagger doesn't
confirm, but gets the
hit.
grab, though. Gets the grab.
So that's going to put him 2-1. This is that Unforsaken that you were talking about. That's the demon in the bracket. This is the Unforsaken you're talking about. Looking so good right now.
Yeah, he's looking good. And I want to give a big shout out to my new sponsor, STG. This is their logo right here. I'm going to put the link to their Twitter in the chat. Big shout outs to them. They actually gave me the push to run this tournament. They're making this possible. So we got Gambler and Unjust in top 4. And then we got Jetring and Sooneo still to play after this. Nice draw by Xander, getting that good life lead.
Good throw back from Unforsaken. Let's see what the follow-up is. Good down one from Xander. Keep it safe. Just finally somebody takes a throw. Oh, opened him up.
Ooh, interrupts that 4-3 with 1-1. That was nice. It's 4-3 in the grab from Xander.
Good defense from Xander, but the block up 2.
Ooh, looking optimal.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of damage. 370 from a flawless block up 2. Dang, that's insane.
Ooh, that's going to kill for
Oh!
sure. That's going to kill for sure. But used his 4-3 KB and Fatal Blow, so that's not too bad for Unforsaken. He got a lot of resources out of Xander right there.
Yeah. Of course, you know, you have the mindset where spend whatever you need to in order to win the round, because that first round, beating up that first round is so important.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, look, it's kind of... When he does the air throw into cancel teleport, he carries the flame with him, and it almost makes it look like he's doing the teleport, like the full one.
Yeah.
So, like, Xander's using that as, like, kind of like a throw mix-up. It's kind of... I've never seen anyone do that, but it looks pretty interesting.
It does look. It looks legit. I mean, it's worked multiple times.
Yeah, because when he's got that flame on him, it kind of looks like he's actually going in for the hit with, like, the spear.
Yeah, it like makes it like a masked mix-up. It's so
Yeah.
weird. Xander, huge down 2. That was really late. Not able to follow up, but the grab is going to take it. Xander ties it up 2-2, and we're going to a game 5.
Yeah, Xander in back-to-back game 5s. Last set, he reverse 3-0'd hijinks and hit him with the teabag. And here he is again in another game 5. Xander is looking clutch tonight. Frame game on like a 144 hertz monitor. Even though the game itself is locked at 60 frames, because your computer is rendering the frames so much quicker, you actually get your input lag cut in half. And then it cuts in half again if you go to 240. So even though the game itself won't run at that higher frame rate, you'll lose a lot of input lag being on a higher frame monitor.
And if you hear that and you're like, dang, Tweedy must have studied up on a lot of this stuff pretty recently, huh? Because he has.
Yeah, and I mostly, and I mostly just read, he has like 3 different names, but a lot of people just call him Arturo. He's like a big FGC like figurehead. Like I think NYC Furby's another one of his names. That guy posts a ton about like how high refresh rate gets rid of input lag and like just different ways you can optimize your setup and stuff. Like I mostly just read that guy's Twitter.
Yeah, dude, he's a genius when it comes to that stuff. Because he's been running New York's Street Fighter stuff for a very long time.
Oh, nice air grab again.
Into the KB. I mean, I'm pretty certain that that's a total of 30%. 30 damage.
Oh, into another KB.
It has to break away. Xander looking pretty good, trying to hold on here.
They're trying to force this to final round.
But Unforsaken with that Cabal could start moving very, very quickly.
Ooh.
Oh, that's going to be a big whiff punish. He does have Fatal Blow, has to break away. Good defense from Xander. He needs to maintain it. Tries to go for a down 1.
Oh, nice shimmy, and that's going to be it. Unforsaken's going to move on to the top 4. Dang, okay. He's going to move on to play Unjust in top 4. All right, so if both players could leave the lobby, we're going to get Jetring and Sooneo next. Xander, I appreciate you coming out to play. And Unforsaken, make sure you wait. You got to play Unjust next, so really fast. Like you would think you're going to like either punish it or like hit him, but he'll do like empty boing into hitting you. Like it's a really tricky move to deal with.
Yeah. Plus the animation of it, like it's so weird.
Yeah.
It's weird looking. And so I was talking to there's a tournament that happened the other day, and Sooneo was playing against somebody, I can't remember. I think it was Mufasa, and I was talking to King Gambler, and Gambler's like, he's like, people have to start just walking Sooneo down. You see people try to like dash in or jump in or just being impatient, and then literally will just eat away at their life bar for it. He's like, just walk forward, man, and block. Just play slow.
Now, Jetring got something going there. Like, he landed a couple nice combos, but he was so low by the time he got in. Like,
exactly.
He was already at like 5%.
At that point, you're literally one touch away. Huge conversion. He wasn't able to follow up that down 1, but doesn't really have to. Gets the full screen again. That was a good trade. That was a good trade for Jetring. Wow, missed on the upshot. Massive down 2 KB. Follows up with another down 2, trying to catch that breakaway.
If Jetring can't get in, he can make something happen. He does have Fatal Blow. Joker's Fatal Blow is pretty crazy.
And Joker can put out a lot of damage pretty quickly and set himself up.
Ooh, and there he goes. He gets to throw KB.
Yep, so he's literally just one touch away. Both of them were one touch away.
Ooh. I don't like that trade there for Jetring.
No, I agree. He has to work.
Ooh, nice dash up throw by Sooneo. Suneo's so good at, he gets you to respect the projectile, hits you with the dash up throw. It's just a classic Suneo. Yo, what's up, DLJ?
People really underestimate how quick RoboCop moves in neutral. He has outstanding moves.
That, you know, he can overcome bad matchups, especially if it's not like a Skar or someone like that on Jade.
Wow, the timing of that, the low pistol to hit right as soon as the glow ended. It's wild.
Yeah, and he's got that air dash too to kind of check her, so he's got options.
This is not looking good for Jetring.
My bad. Let me update the score.
Overhead. Okay, 300 damage. You don't really see that damage much from Jay. Good grab out of the roll. See what the follow-up is. Catch him with the
Ooh, he
overhead
catches
through
them.
the cage. Fatal blow. I don't say KB. Jesus.
And Jade's Fatal Blow does a lot, so this might kill even though Robocop's 1100. Yeah, this is gonna kill. No, it's not.
No,
The commentary curse.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
that'll do it though.
Yo, what's up, Slayer? Yo, Slayer, it was open reg, bro. You could have got in. And Lanky, thank you so much for pushing me to run these, bro. I didn't think this was gonna go this well tonight, but people came in and donated. The players are coming into sweat. It's been a good night.
It's wild how Slayer doesn't pay attention to you and then blames you for not. For
No,
not
Slayer
saying
pays
it.
attention. I got hit with the yeah. I got hit with the I got accepting the YouTube partner. Slayer DM me and congratulating me. You know he's the homie. Much love.
That's sick though. A lot of dedication from you for
Oh,
that
yeah.
YouTube thing.
Thank you, bro.
Have
And
to
you're
see
always
what's up.
commenting, always viewing. I appreciate that.
Dude, yeah, you said that it helps with the algorithm. So anytime that I see it, because I have you have the notification bell on for you. So anytime that I see it, I click on it and I just say something real quick, and I like it.
Appreciate that, bro.
Usually, if I'm like gaming or something like that, I'll have it playing in the background so you get the viewer count.
Hell yeah.
I got it, bro. Do what I can.
Yeah, let's go, Link. Yeah, I'm down, bro. I'm trying to build. Am I tripping, or is RoboCop kind of got like a... It looks like he's got like a kind of like an undead look to him under the mask and the skin.
Yeah, I see it too.
Kind of like the Sonya and Cassie skins and Jack
Not
skins.
that side though.
Not that. Now it's not. That's weird. What the heck?
Two-Face. He's Two-Face.
Yeah, he's Two-Face, bro.
Harvey did.
That's funny. Oh, it's his oil blood. That's right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. All right.
Jetring looking a lot better with this J. We were down the pick, or at least I was, but he's looking good. Ooh, he's gonna even up Liker though at that fatal.
Yeah, all DLC, they don't really scale on their fatals at all, so
That is
doesn't matter
true.
what he did beforehand.
It is true.
It's such a bizarre thing. It's so bizarre. Like if you're at like 45% health and any DLC hits you with a combo into fatal, you're like, okay, well, it was nice while I tried. But Sooneo proving us wrong. But
Who they played before RoboCop? Sooneo. He mained Jackie next gen. Yeah, he played Dome Jackie before upgraded was even a thing.
So Jetring going back to Joker.
It's funny because there was a time where me and Sooneo were Jackie mains. We would Jackie Mirror on Combat League.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's weird to think about.
Oh yeah, it's a weird timeline, bro. I don't know if I like it.
First round KO versus next gen.
Yeah. He might have been the only next gen player, huh? Because
Yeah.
Because first round KO, which Jackie spent all of MK11 being a top tier character. First round KO, and before custom variations was really good.
Round two.
You hardly ever saw the next gen.
Sooneo on match point here though, looking to close it out 3-0.
Jetring able to get something going here. Another thing about freaking RoboCop is even if you have your offense going and you're doing pretty good, and then he touches you one time, you're back full screen. There's nothing you can do about it. You're just full screen now. Sorry. A huge neutral jump punch. Good grab by Jetring. Obviously not going to kill. Let's see what the follow-up is. He's himself safe with the Jack in the Box. Puts himself out of the corner. Sooneo positions himself at least for the next round, but he gets the KB.
Ooh, the setup bomb.
Smart. Oh, this is going to be difficult to deal with for Jetring. Wow, he blocked it just in time. He's one touch away though, or two touches rather with on block.
Ooh, he got it though. That was good.
That was very close.
Got the trade.
That was insane. A zoning comeback, real master comeback.
Ooh, nice grab by Jetring. Very close off that jump kick. So what we're going to do next, y'all, is we're going to run Unjust versus Unforsaken, and then Gambler versus the winner of this. And then after that, we will run the third place match and then Grand Finals.
That was a huge KB right there. Dashed in, made sure that the projectile whiffed.
And
Had to break away.
Jetring lost a lot of damage there going for the setup, but, you know, he keeps himself close to Sooneo and then finds another hit, so it worked out.
Alright, keeps himself set for that down 4 into Jack in the Box. Trying to walk Sooneo down, but you got to be precise with your blocks if you try to do it. Good grab from Sooneo. Let's see what the follow-up is. Whoever gets the next touch is going to win this.
Ooh, that's shit. That's shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jetring staying alive. Jetring staying alive.
Yeah, he needed that in a bad way.
And the King Gambler win on the winner of this. Top 3 gets paid. So 3 of these 5 players that are left will be walking away with something.
And don't forget, whoever loses, like in top 4, whoever loses, you got to stick around because there's a 3rd place game to see how much, if you can win some money. Still got some money to be won.
Ooh, 4-3 into the boxing glove there. Ooh. Oh, the gun actually went under the 4-2 there. That was nice. Oh, he miscalculated the chip, and now Jetring's going to get a big opening.
Could be a lot
of the breakaway.
320, yeah, went for the setup.
Read the breakaway, got hit by an instant jump kick, you know. That's how it goes against Sooneo sometimes. I've been there.
Right, good grab for Jetring. See what he goes. Obviously, walks in, gets to stand 2, has to break away. Good grab from Sooneo, putting Jetring into the corner. You're going to see him back up. He's going to play the projectile game again. Catches him trying to use Boing to get in. Once again, just play slow. Try to walk yourself in. I mean, you can use the jacket box.
With the KB. Jetring's got fatal now, though.
That's a heartbreaker, too. You work so hard to get in. Whenever you get close, you get caught by something that's going to give you the KB.
Oh, he dropped. He should have had the OCP charge there, but he just mistimed it. Now Jetring has another chance. Oh, nice stagger there by Sooneo. Closes it out 3-1. With the weird stand switch teabag. Yo, Jetring, thank you so much for showing up and playing, bro. Appreciate you. All right, I'm gonna need Sooneo and Jetring to leave the cough. We're ready for Unjust and Unforsaken. Again, I'm sorry to King Gambler. He has been waiting a little bit since his last match, but it's just how it's worked out. He's gonna have to wait a little bit longer.